after the recent apocalypse that wiped out most of humanity from the face of the earth.
Appalachian real estate prices have never been lower. You're watching the Fallout 76 Real Estate Show.
It's free real estate.
Welcome home, ladies and gentlemen, both ghoulish and smooth skins alike. This morning I'll be showing you a commercial property that's been on the market for a couple years now. Located in the Savage Divide, just south of the Central Mountain Lookout, and owned by Kool-Aid, this commercial property is wisely situated in the middle of nowhere. Who wants to be bothered by customers when they're trying to run a business? As Appalachian thru-hikers are scaling the final summit before reaching an uncharted pond, they'll notice what appears to be a military installation of some kind. But as they continue pushing forward, they'll quickly discover the Retro Rave Diner. Built in 2087, the epilepsy-inducing lights have drawn the attention of raiders, scorched, ghouls, vicious mutated animals, and the occasional hungry guest. Kool-Aid installed a fusion generator when the diner was built, and it only requires 27 fusion cores per week to keep the lights running. The first thing you may notice, besides the chaotic noise by the Slocum Joe vendor bots, is the massive bank vault doors that were built to withstand a direct hit from an atomic blast. This'll come in handy when you're being disintegrated by the concussive explosion and intense heat that passes through the open walls. The interior of the diner can comfortably seat 100 patrons. However, there's only 4 tables with the seating capacity for 18. That makes this place exclusive. A few decorations can be enjoyed by guests as they wait for their meals, the most popular being the still twitching Wendigo heads that often transmit various diseases to those who accidentally brush past them. There's always a stock of disease cures at the vendor machines for a mere 1,500 caps. Upstairs, you'll find a largely underutilized room where the brewing and crafting takes place. On the outside porch, overlooking the septic pond, you'll find Pennywise stewing the victims he kidnapped from the burrows. Dead center of the second floor rests a child's plasma globe on a pedestal. I asked Kool-Aid why he chose this stylistic choice of decor, but all he did was ask me, "Do you even lift, bruh?" The third floor isn't much different in terms of stylistic choices. 10 pieces of furniture fills the 3,000 square foot room, while the world's strongest glass ceiling supports a 5-ton statue that blows up when you activate it. Included with the purchase of this commercial property is a bed that is guaranteed to cure any back ailment. Because when you lay on it, you'll die, and it won't matter anymore. Also included in the third floor is a prisoner who had a mascot head surgically attached to his face. I asked him what he did to deserve imprisonment, and he simply said, "Certainly seems like a stand-up fellow to me." In the Retro Rave Diner's basement, there's a collection of cured meats the diner serves. The waiting staff simply needs to descend into the climate-controlled cellar and scrape a little jerky from the face onto the customer's plate, and voila! Dinner is served. There's also an assortment of fish and freshly grown herbs and vegetables inside this facility ready for use. While on break, your staff has the ability to enjoy one of several cap-operated kids' rides, although this does come at their own peril. As you can see, these rides will sometimes pop in and out of existence. Scientists aren't quite sure to which dimension they travel, but one thing is certain: no one's ever come back after disappearing. The cellar also has a special meditation chamber where the owner's been known to stare into the orange abyss until hallucinations begin. And of course, just before leaving the basement, you'll be greeted by one of the tackiest yet most popular camp decorations in all of Appalachia: Santa Claus's severed legs plastered to a pile of cheap plastic bricks. The property itself leaves something to be desired, however. One of the reasons this location may have been on the market for a couple years is the septic pond that's formed behind the diner's sewage pipes, flushing directly into the backyard. Drainage has been a problem since there's an underground spring directly below the pond that flows south into a few neighboring towns. Another reason the owner is having difficulty selling the property may be due to the super mutant named Graham, who frequents the area, ranting about various meats and yelling to his Brahmin moo-moo.
meat, stringy meat, red meat, wormy meat, mashed meat, peppered meat. Did I miss any moo-moo? Huh? Greens, oh yeah. And green stuff for moo-moo.
He's pretty much harmless, but he is known to stand outside the bedroom window at night, naming off general meats he has for sale while you're trying to sleep. As stated before, this property is just south of the Central Mountain Lookout. There's a raider faction that recently took up residence there, but you won't have to worry about them much. They're so stupid that you can literally duck walk into their camp in broad daylight, and they won't even notice until they lock eyes with you for a solid 5 seconds. Only at that point will they pull out their 2.5-foot long rifle from their pants pocket and start shooting violently into the ground. Ultimately, I value this Appalachian camp at 1,000 caps, or a 4 out of 10 rating. What do you think about this Fallout 76 real estate opportunity? Don't hesitate to drop a comment below telling me what you think. If you liked the video, leave a thumbs up, and if you hated this worthless piece of non-entertainment, smash the thumbs down button. The only sure way that you're guaranteed to see the next video that comes out is by subscribing. Thank you for allowing me to show you around this camp today, and I certainly hope to see you on the next Fallout 76 Camp Tour. And once again, welcome home.